Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl. I am EYELINER, and if you haven't noticed, I only have one eyebrow done at this moment. This is definitely going to be an eyebrow tutorial for $5 or less. It doesn't take much. It's beginner friendly, something that anybody should be able to cope with and get it down packed so you can have bombing brows like mine. Well, let's go ahead and get into this video. First, I'm going to start off with my spoolie, and I'm just going to brush my eyebrow up in an upward motion, so I don't have any like stray hairs hanging anywhere. Then I'm going to take this LA Colors brow and eyeliner pencil. It's in a dark brown pretty much. It was $2 for $1. I'm going to take this. I'm going to actually outline my brow itself and how I want my brows to be in a very light way. Like, you don't want to be heavy-handed with this because you don't want black eyebrows, or you don't want over product eyebrows. Like, you don't want too much product on your eyebrows because it will get caked up and start looking like cottage cheese, but black. Then I'm going to do the top as well. But with the top, I always like to spike it a little bit at my arch, which is really normally at the end of my eye. That's normally where I like to spike it at, to give me a little more drama with my eyebrow. And I just come down lightly. I always start at the back because you don't want to start at the front. You want to actually just fade this part out, so you don't need to have too much product here. I always start from here on down because you can always fade out that product. Right here, you don't want to have too much product to the point where you pretty much have to wipe off and then start all over again. Again, take light strokes with a light hand and fill in any sparse areas that might be missing hair or might be too light. When I get to the front, I just go in an upward motion to kind of go in the same direction as the hairs. When you're done doing that, it doesn't have to look perfect because you're going to define it with your concealer. Now I'm going to use my spoolie brush again and just brush it up, trying to brush away any of those hard lines from the eyeliner pencil. You want it to look like your hair is actually growing outside of your forehead, like it's growing directly from your eyebrow. In the front, I'm just going to kind of go backwards and forth with this spoolie brush. Just getting that product in there, wiping away just a little bit. The product isn't going to go anywhere. Then I'm going to use this concealer brush, which this is a Wet n Wild concealer brush. This is like $2. I'm going to use a concealer that's closer to my skin shade, not too light. You don't want to have like white lines on top or underneath your eyebrows. And this concealer is LA Pro Concealer in Fawn. Gonna take a dab of product, just a dab, and start in the rear, just outlining what you already colored in and bringing it down. Just bringing it down. Then you can start working that product towards the front, kind of going straight across so that you can make sure that they're even. And as you can see, mine are. Again, dab that product out. We're going to continue this same step on the top of your brow, starting again towards the rear. Just outlining what you already have. The key to this is not using too much product and not using too much product that's lighter than you. That way when you take a picture or something, you won't see those white lines or those shadows over your eyebrows. And then you're just going towards the front, just pretty much cleaning that up with the same product that was there. I'm going straight across again just to make sure that they are even, and they are. If your lines meet, then that means you're even. Now when I get to the front of my brow, I like to go upward with a little bit of product. That way it helps me fade out any harsh lines. And then I always just go straight down with the product, because you don't want to have that gap of inconsistency where it looks two different colors. Use your brush to kind of brush away that line you just made. Again, this is very light-handed. Spoolie to brush brows up. In the front, you can kind of just play with it. Just to make sure your hairs are going upward. I use my finger to kind of dab on both sides. And those are my brows. Now this brush is a concealer blending brush. That product that was on my eyes, that concealer, I'm just blending downward. That way it looks like it melted in my skin. Anywhere you put it at, just make sure you're putting it where you're blending it out. Now once you've blended it out, then I use this black opal invisible oil blocking press powder. And this is invisible shade, so it's a translucent shade that anybody can use. And pretty much all I'm going to do is set the concealer on my face. You don't want to have anything wet on your face that can cause lines or wrinkles in the product throughout the day, or cause you to be oily or to look too shiny. So this translucent powder pretty much sets in whatever you apply to your face that's wet. If it's wet, set it. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like. So those are my eyebrows, and that's pretty much what I do with my eyebrows. Anything wet that you put on your face is best to set so that it won't run and it won't have an oily residue left on your skin. So I have this black opal invisible oil blocking press powder. That's what I use to set in the concealer that I dabbed on my eyes. And that's just normally when I'm not going anywhere, when I'm not trying to put on an eyeshadow or do anything else. That's just setting the concealer that I already had there. So it won't create any lines or wrinkles in my eyes. And that's pretty much it. That's how I do my eyebrows, you guys. So I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe now, please. Subscribe to my channel for more budget-friendly, beauty on a budget type videos, because that's what I'm all about, saving some coins, honey. So just subscribe to my channel and let me know what you guys think. Hit the little alarm bell at the bottom if you would like. That'll let you know when I upload new videos, which I'll be trying to do that at least every 2 days or so. Bear with me, I'm just getting started. So just again, give me some feedback, let me know, give me some hearts, and I appreciate you guys. All products used will be listed at the bottom, and all contact information will be listed down there as well. So y'all be easy.